see the light everywhere. Så nu laddar han TikTok. TikTok som det gällde.
This is not a scam. All Americans can apply.
Let's do our intro. Alright, if you want to support me, please go to my Patreon if you want to support me. Alright, so yeah, I had real life situations I had to take care of, this, that, and all. But anyway, I am back. Yes, I'm still part of the Dean team. Yes, you gotta listen to somebody the 4 hours. In the chat started them. Stream the 4 hours and you have to multi-stream to 5 different platforms. Plus, you can also monetize your channel. So yeah, if you're part of the Dean team, you can now monetize your channel. And yes, when you click on this thing, this is what your referral looks like. That is your referral link of getting people to your channel and hopefully winning this PC, hopefully. Alright, so let's find 5 different new people. Again, if you've got a heart, that means you're following. You need to find somebody that don't have a heart. Let the ad play. That should be Thor. Yeah, that should have been tied. Yep, so you gotta tie new channels, have to tie to them. Stream tutorial to tie different platforms, and then after that, listen to somebody to 4 hours. So, yeah. Yeah, let's go there. Alright, so... Yes, you picked it up that, no, we're not going to clean it yet. You got till April 29th to clean this, just everything else, and to do that, we're not going to clean it. Nope. Let's see what our tethers are. Okay, that's easy. Okay, let's switch to the Klingon side. Reason why is because this guy, yes, he's got everything done. There's nothing else to do once you get the next level. As you can see, everything is done, just everything else and all. If you're trying to start a fleet, yes, you want to, once you get 85, you're done. But if you're starting a fleet, yes, your dilating line is the one you want to get rid of first and then go down to the research lab and take care of that and get rid of that. Everything else is just eye candy. As you can see, we are a completed fleet. So now we're going to jump to the Klingon side, because I'm trying to level up the Klingon side. And as you can see, that's the next one, fully in trouble. Alright, so... You gotta kill dogs, right? Yeah, I'm dogs. Hi, Jack. How you doing, Jack? Like I said, it's the weekend. You're good, so am I. I'm doing good myself. Yeah. Yep, like I said, trying to little up my Klingon side. As you can see, trying to little up my Klingon side. Which kind of takes a bit of the grind. And then after the fleet, yeah, you see we're 77. Oh, well, happy birthday, Jack. Wow, you're 39? Wow, you're behind me, little youngling. You're behind, man. Yeah, because I'm basically 56, kind of getting older and dumber. Older and dumber. So again, happy birthday. Yeah. It's Wednesday? Oh, okay. Well, like I said, happy late birthday. Like I said, I had to kind of deal with a real life situation, so that's why for the last couple of days I wasn't around. And then on the other knees, do 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 do. Yeah. Where is it? I got card money enclosed. Yeah. Typical birthday. Yeah, typical birthday. So yes, as you all know, ladies and gentlemen, I am part of the Spice Gaming Network. I do loot game stories and stream them, just everything else. Well, sadly, another loot gaming platform is shutting down, just everything else. So a lot of my loot game stories are on a cloud server over there. So if you're part of the Spice Gaming Network and you've got a bunch of loot stories that you like playing and following, yeah, May 1st, guess what? That server's shutting down, this, that, and all. So, like I said, I'm going to have to kind of get to work here, just everything else and all, but yeah. Loot gaming is trying to get harder and harder to do. Getting harder and harder to do with all the censorship and control and... Like, oh my god, Johnny's little eyes saw something, oh my god. Because sadly, the hard push to, keep Johnny's eyes innocent, just everything else. But yet, well, Daddy and Mommy plays, and I got their credit card, and I'm allowed to play. Yeah. Because the way I look at it, if you acknowledge that you're an adult and you're acknowledging the thing saying that this is an adult game, you're a sound mind, sound body, sound, yourself, that you know that you're clicking, then yeah. But, like I said, there's those loopholes that people use to get around it. Yep, another site shutting down. And the sad thing, being a game streamer and content creator, yeah, it's kind of getting harder and harder. Much harder and harder to game stream and get people to donate to you and tip to you. It's getting harder and harder. Yeah. past there yet. Nope. You gotta go there or right there. But yeah, like I said, it's getting harder and harder as a game trainer to, do these game streams and get a donate, get a little tip, if they're doing things. And like I said, that's the next one. Totally in trouble. That's the next one. Alright, I want that screenshot right there. Yeah, because I got a sad version, but I don't have the Klingon version. Alright, so let's see, what do we need to do? Plant on the ground and destructor. Alright, destructor. Alright there, 10 thoughts completed, now I just gotta do the... I gotta remodulate. Gotta take a loot. Yep, they're shooting our dorgies. I gotta remodulate. No. Actually, we gotta get the 20,000 destructor. 12,000. Take it. Loot, 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 loot. Loot, 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 loot. Wow, I thought that would get it completed. No. Sixteen, 17. $18. Completed. Yeah, what was the other one that we needed to do? Platinum. I think you get 5,000 platinum, 4,000. Gotta modulate. And there's 5,000. Okay, we can run away. Let's break stuff down. Wow. Alright, again, like I said, if you're trying to get your fleet ships are in the red one, the tactical side. And that is where your fleet ships are. Yeah. So yeah, we've got this glowing, but I'm not going to take it up just yet. But yeah, you got till April 29th to get this done and get this completed. If you're trying to monetize Star Trek Online, SWTOR has a copyright song that's playing all the time. Model rocket at the very end, Stuttenwolf kicks in. There's no way to get around it. When you launch a model rocket, Stuttenwolf kicks in, and your stream will get demonetized. One night in Bozeman, it's the best one to play. But again, there's a building where you can't see in, but you can listen in. So when you hear Riker said, okay, I'll make a note of it, step away from the building because the copyright song will be about to kick in. So let's go ahead and do it then. And again, you got till the 29th to get this done. That's the new one that's starting Tuesday.
Good, you made it. I wasn't looking forward to dealing with this by myself. Our hollow emitters are doing their job, and the bombing should happen soon. Once that's finished, we can get started.
What's going on here, 79?
Daniel said this might happen. Something to do with the effect of chronotone flux on short-term memory. You gotta love temporal mechanics.
Time traveling?
Yeah, I've been sent back in time to fix problems. April 4th, 2063, the day before first contact. This is the missile complex where humanity's first warp-capable vessel was launched.
Okay, so what's going on here then?
The Borg are the problem. They're here, and they're trying to change history in their favor. History says the Borg failed because of Picard and the crew of the Enterprise, but as of now, history's wrong. Somehow the Borg managed to pull victory from the jaws of defeat tonight. We're here to make sure that doesn't happen.
Okay, what about these hollow emitters?
Right now, we're effectively invisible inside this hollow shield. Once we're ready to move out, we'll drop it, and our personal emitters will kick in. Think of them as a sophisticated disguise kit. They'll make us look like we belong here. To the locals, we'll look like a band of 21st century humans wandering around the woods of Montana. Any other questions?
Now, if you click on this one, it's going to start all over again. So now...
Okay, the bombing should end quickly thanks to the Enterprise. We're gonna need to move fast once things stop exploding.
And if you click on this, it's going to start all over again. So just click on this one.
Right, let's get moving. We need to get to the complex quickly. So much for the bombing run. Enterprise must have finished off the Borg vessel.
We are the Borg. Your boss and your opposition secrets to react our resistance is zero.
After all this time, they still haven't learned. Resistance is inevitable.
Take a loot.
Complex took some hits. Let's check for survivors.
Okay, scan the survivors.
I'm not picking up any Borg life signs in the complex. Cardin's people should be here now. Let's make sure before we move on. Okay, my tricorder's picking up multiple subspace comm signals in the area.
Enterprise team.
Some of them are Starfleet, but they're coming from inside the missile silo. Probably protecting Zephram Cochrane. The rest of the signals are coming from the southwest. Any guesses as to the source?
The Borgies.
Got it in one. Looks like they managed to send down a few landing parties before their ship blew up. Chances are they're here to make our lives difficult. I think it's time we return the favor.
I agree, let's snoop out.
Heads up, there are drones ahead.
Your defenses are insufficient. You will be assaulted.
Congratulate.
There are lights over there. Looks like a camp of some kind. The Borg will be drawn to it like moths to a flame. We need to protect the locals. Picking up life signs ahead. Some of them are Borg.
What do you want? Get away from us!
What the hell are those things? Robots? Zombies? Robot zombies?
Afraid something like this is about to take out those drones. Okay, we're gonna need to do a memory wipe on the locals. They can't remember the Borg. Setting the tricorder to emit a neurolytic pulse should work.
Memory wipe done.
Looks like the Borg have changed their tactics. They're avoiding Cochrane and the Enterprise crew, focusing on assimilating the locals. Makes sense. After they lost their ship, they lost their numerical advantage.
And I think should keep it that way.
No argument here. I ran a quick scan of these drones. There's several references in their onboard nav systems to a location north of here. Designation Resource Node 01. We should check this out. Whatever they're up to isn't a good thing.
I agree, let's go.
Yeah, this area is clear. Picking up Borg signals to the north, though. Apparently, Resource Node 01 is a garbage dump. Seems wonderful. There must be something of tactical value here. I'm sure they don't find it. Great, this place smells and it's fun. Take him down. Figure out what they were looking for here. Power amplifiers. for tubing. And lithium batteries. Oh, hell. I think I know what they're doing here, and it's not good.
Is it other?
Point. I think they're trying to build a transporter. They might have lost their ship, but there's a lot of Borg still on Enterprise. If they can beam those drones down here, the situation will go from bad to worse.
Recommendation?
Complex isn't far. Let's make sure it's secure and then work on finding and dealing with this bootleg transporter.
I agree, let's do that. So again, like I said, that building I was talking about is right there. Yes, you can listen in, but you can't see in.
No sign of the Borg. Run a scan, make sure Picard's team is all accounted for.
Alright, let's cancel the Enterprise. Again, like I said, this here, you can listen in, but you can't see in.
Picking up Starfleet comm badges inside the bar. Hold on. More Starfleet comm badges inbound, but they're on board drones. Finished making their transporter. Those were assimilated Starfleet officers from Enterprise. Let's sweep the perimeter and make sure there aren't any Borg going after Cochrane.
Alright, let's go.
Who is this jerk? No call to make a sure out when
Will Riker? Is that from Cochrane?
Good friend of yours?
Yes.
Husband?
No.
Good. Now this Dina.
Deanna.
Here's the good stuff. Dr. Cochran. To the Phoenix. May she rest. Okay. That was
Will, I have to tell you the truth.
If we tell the truth, the timeline.
Timeline! This is no time to argue about time. We don't have the time. What was I saying?
You're drunk.
I'm not.
You are. Look.
He wouldn't even talk to me unless I had a drink with him. And then it took 3 shots of something called tequila just to find out he was the one we're looking for. And I spent the last 20 minutes trying to keep his hands off me. So don't go criticizing my counseling technique. It's a primitive culture. I'm just trying to blend in.
You're blessed, all right.
I already told him our cover story. He didn't believe me.
You're not going to time. If we tell the truth, you think he'll be able to handle it.
If you're looking for my professional opinion as ship's counselor, he's not.
I'll be sure to note that in my log.
And right there, start walking away. As soon as he says, I'll make note of that.
Okay, perimeter's clear. I'm thinking that transmission tower's our next stop.
I go toward this tree and stop.
There it is, one bootleg Borg transporter. We need to take it out before this place is crawling with drones.
How can that happen?
There are 3 transporter pads. Each of them is powered by an array. I can send a feedback pulse from each array to the transporter pad it powers. It should be enough to overload and destroy the pad.
The one to do it, figure out what we're doing?
Yeah, there's that. You're gonna need to keep them off me while I work, or this plan will go sideways real fast. After we've taken care of the transporter pads, we'll deal with any drones in the area. And if we're lucky, that'll take care of this temporal crisis once and for all.
And it's for none?
Let's cross that bridge when we come to it, okay? Right now, we have a transporter to shut down. You ready to do this?
Yep, let's finish this.
Get me to the first array and I'll start disabling the transporter.
Alright, so let me jump up on these rocks here. So yeah, you got Alpha, Theta, and Gamma back there. In the middle, you've got storage constantly transporting down and filling the area in. So let's go ahead and get this first one taken care of.
Using simple modulators. All right, this one's done. Let's go.
I go towards the second one over here. Yep, get her over there.
They're onto us. Security protocols just fight and not in a good way. Two down. That last one's gonna be a real bitch. Only one left. Stay with me. We can do this.
Yeah.
Only one left. Stay with me. We can do this. Only one left. Stay with me. We can do this. Only one left. Stay with me. We can do this.
Yeah, I'm trying to place my bridge officers, because someone actually said that he places his bridge officers down there.
Left. Stay with me. We can
And as you can see,
Only one left. Stay with me. We can do this. Only one left. Stay with me. We can do this. Only one left. Stay with me. We can do this. Only one left. Stay with me. We can do this. Only one left. Stay with me. We can do this. Only one left. Stay with me. We can do this. A little help here? I think I pissed him off.
So yeah, someone actually said that he places the bridge officers right here, and pretty much has a firing line going.
Maybe these fractals self-replicating security. A little help here? I think I pissed him off. Got it. Transporter's out of use.
Yeah, let's take it all out there. Let's take it all out there. So I had someone who was watching my stream the other day saying, why are you putting your bridge officers right here by this car and having them shoot in, this, that, and all? He basically runs right about here, he says, and he stands at the top here, puts his bridge officers down there, because again, like I said, the bugs are leaning in on that pad and that pad. So he says that he actually he stands here, places his bridge officers down there, so that way they're shooting up into here, this, that, and all, and then, because he's an engineer too, he puts a cover shield to detect her. Well, like, you know what, I'd never tried that. Now, yeah, you see how much the hassle he was trying to place down, and then Thor of 9 got killed. But yeah, alright, so let's do our thing.
I think we're through the worst of it. I'm not picking up any Borg activity in the area. Nice work.
Alright, central crisis.
Over as far as you're concerned. I'll deal with all this Borg tech lying around. It's a mess, but my nanites will make short work of it. As for you, feel free to return to the present. Take a break, have a drink. You've definitely earned it.
I thank you. You too, 79. Return to timeline. So, yeah, like I said, you got the legal 29 to get this done and ticked up. Now, I'm going to go ahead and break the stream to come back on my third side and unlock this ship on my third side, and we'll take a look at it. So again, I'm going to break the stream and then come back on my third side to show that ship off. Again, what I do is I show it in a default setup, and then I'll break the stream again, put a little build together, see what I can do with it. Because again, to get the ship traits, yes, you have to do the trolls to get your ship traits unlocked. So I'm gonna go ahead and break the stream and come back on the third side and unlock this shit. Alright, so like I said, there is my affiliate links to everything else. If you want to check them all out, please support me, follow me, and I will see everybody in about 10-15 minutes. I'm gonna reset. When I come back, we'll be taking a look at this shit and seeing what this shit can do. But I'll be right back.